Is Ana Luisa jewelry worth it? I have accumulated 29 pieces over the past couple of years. Let's go through one by one. Starting with the necklace collection, as you can see, I've pretty much, every single piece I have from Ana Luisa is gold, but they do silver pieces. It's just gold jewelry is my personal preference. Starting off strong with this flower station necklace. I actually wore this for a few months straight. And this is such a great necklace to wear in the spring summertime, even though it doesn't have any diamond, but as you can see, it still catches the light really well. It's great for layering, and it's such a unique design that you don't see anywhere else. I don't see any tarnishing. When I was wearing this, I did wear it in the shower, and it is water resistant. I would say all of Ana Luisa's pieces, but we will get to it later that I actually don't think you want to wear your Ana Luisa pieces in the water all the time. This next piece I also wore for a couple of months. This is the zodiac necklace that is in my baby's zodiac sign, which is Libra. I also just really like the design of it. It's very simple, very dainty if you want just a really thoughtful but pretty affordable gift idea. But you can get zodiac necklaces pretty much anywhere, like on Etsy. I'm sure there are lots of options, so I wouldn't say this is the most unique piece. Then we have this heart pendant necklace that's got this very kind of vintagey retro design. The pendant is movable, so you can probably take it off and put it on other pieces. But I will say that this is where you kind of see a little bit of the tarnishing showing through. I don't even remember wearing this for an extended period of time, but I do remember wearing it a few times when it was really hot and I was sweating. Also, the type of the chain probably contributes to it, because I can't even tell if it's tarnishing or just dirt buildup in this chain. I do also have another heart-shaped necklace. This is actually a heart locket pendant, so if you want to make it really memorable, make it into a gift, you can just put tiny little photos. Although I don't even know, how do you like produce those? Do you like print it out and then put it in? I always question the actual feasibility. You can remove this pendant even by just pulling open this clasp here. So I actually think this would be great pendant to, whether it's to hook onto a bracelet, or even you can even use it as a pendant for like a hoop earring, or even like a cute little back charm. I do like the versatility of just like taking pendants out of pendant necklaces and use them in various different ways. And the chain itself also is, you know, can be just worn as a simple chain necklace. So I do feel like this necklace is very versatile. You can even wrap it around your wrist a few times to turn it into like a layered chain bracelet. So I really love the versatility of this necklace, and it has not tarnished. Granted, I haven't really worn it that much, like maybe just a couple of times, and also to me this is more of a wintry piece, so I'd always wear it over like a sweater or some sort of fabric. The next piece, I don't even know if like I've worn it out ever, but I actually quite like the design. It is this ball pendant necklace. I should really wear it more. Like, it goes really well with my outfit today. I feel like it goes really well with any sort of simple outfit and just adds like a pop. So there's absolutely no tarnishment, but the fact that I've not really worn it probably speaks to how maybe it's just not the perfect for my personal style, but I could see a lot of people getting a lot of wear out of this. I'm pretty sure they also have this necklace in a smaller version of the pendant ball, but this is also a nice little fidgety thing too. I feel like if I'm wearing this, I probably want to fidget with it too. So it's a fun design. It's not anything super unique, but I can see this being a very versatile design, so I still recommend this. One of the necklaces that I wore probably the most is actually this China pattern pendant necklace that I feel like Ana Luisa is at this point almost like famous for. They have this pendant also in earring version, and it just looks so unique, and it kind of calls to my Asian background, so I really like that it is something you can't easily find anywhere else. At least I haven't seen any other brand do this, and I wore this to my baby moon for an entire week. I was at an all-inclusive resort and was basically in water every day, and this has zero amount of tarnishing at all. This makes me think the reason that this heart necklace looks tarnished might actually be just the nature of the chain, or just, I don't know, the dirt buildup, but I would just avoid this type of chain, and this has, yeah, held up extremely well. I don't think it's like the most everyday friendly piece, but if you're going on vacation, or if you just want a pop of color for the summertime, I would 100% recommend this. Another piece that Ana Luisa, I'm pretty sure, is also very famous for is this jade pendant necklace that's actually quite long. So I would wear this more as a sweater necklace, so you can layer it over, especially dark color sweaters. This chain is very beautiful and shiny and almost serves as a statement chain in and of itself, and you can, yeah, take off the pendant and just wear the chain as like a regular chain necklace. Feels really, really comfortable on the skin. I will say every single piece of my Ana Luisa jewelry feels really comfortable, like nothing scratches, no hard edges. I think the reason I haven't worn this as much is when I am looking for a sweater necklace, I wanted the pendant to be bigger, like the heart locket, to make more of a statement. So I haven't worn this as much, but every time I wear something green, I always think of this as an option to kind of call out the green in my outfit. So this is probably not everyone's cup of tea, and I think the price of this is also slightly higher than some of the other ones. So not necessarily the best investment if you are not going to wear this quite often. This next piece I really love the design of, which is this vintagey mother of pearl flower pendant necklace. I wear this with ruffles, with floral dresses, with like really cozy sweaters, but I actually didn't end up wearing this as much. Maybe the fact that this is so style specific, I feel like I would rather the pendant be even bigger and more statement-y to really show off the style. Right now it's kind of trying to be an everyday piece, but also has a little bit of statement to it. So I didn't end up wearing this much, if at all. So it looks pretty much brand new, but I'm gonna see if I can get somewhere out of this piece. Another necklace, more of like a choker, is this piece that I don't even know. Oh, it goes well with my top too. I don't know if actually, I think I wore it out once and that's about it, because I would just worry about it falling off my neck, because as you can see, you kind of just like yank it through your neck. So it's not the most comfortable to wear all the time. Although I feel like if you have a piece that literally is the same color width as this collar necklace, it feels like it's part of your top, your outfit. I personally wouldn't recommend. I don't even know if they, to be honest, still sell it. I will keep it for any of my special occasion needs, but I just can't foresee myself wearing this more than a couple of times a year. I have 6 pairs of earrings from Ana Luisa. This pair might actually be my favorite. This is the shell stud that is the perfect size for an everyday but also statement-y earring. And I know the shell studs have been trendy for a while. This definitely is calling that like vintagey shell stud earring vibe. The benefit of Ana Luisa earrings, I don't think any of these pairs are too heavy for me. So I really like, they look like visually they have weight to them, but they do not feel heavy at all. The next pair I really like the design of, which is this like drop ball earring, and it looks really nice when I'm wearing it, but it's impossible to put on my ear somehow. So I personally wouldn't recommend these. The other pair that's also a hassle to put on is this twisty hoop situation. So you kind of have to like twist it and then keep twisting it to put on your ears. And so first of all, you got to make sure exactly how you want it to look, because your starting point is not going to be the same as your ending point. It's just at this point I do not have the extra brain power to figure out how to put on this pair of spiral hoop situation. Once it's on though, I will say it does look really nice because it looks like you have 2 piercings and it gives a layered effect, but it's just too much hassle to put on. I love the design. I do not like the execution. This next pair is super cute, dainty little everyday hoop. I love the simpleness of this pair, but also the stone in the center gives it a bit of a shine and would recommend. Although I will say this is not the most creative design, so you probably can get something similar on Etsy. I really like this pair of ball hoops. As you can see, it's like hollow over here and it hugs the ear perfectly. So in between this pair and this other pair of earrings that's really hard to put on, I would 100% recommend going for this pair of sphere earrings. I believe it also comes in different sizes. Last pair of earrings are these really big hoops that definitely makes a statement. If you've been eyeing the Jennifer Fisher like $300 hoops that practically look the same, I would say just go for Ana Luisa. I've worn this quite a few times. It hasn't tarnished at all. It is really comfortable to wear. It's got a little bit of a weight, but it's not too heavy to wear all day long. And as you can see, it really helps frame the face. Next up for the bracelets, I think this might be my first Ana Luisa bracelet. It's the paperclip chain with that like diamante detail on the middle 2 chains. It has tarnished on some of the links, most likely because I was wearing this for I think almost half a year, if not longer, every single day without taking it off. Being in the shower, being in the pool, the ocean, and that definitely didn't help with the longevity of this piece. But on the other hand, it's also not that easy to see the tarnishing once you're wearing it. So I am in 2 minds. I think if you want your Ana Luisa piece to be a truly everyday piece, I know they now launched the solid gold collection. I would just go for the solid golds. But if you want your piece to be more of a seasonal or a once in a while type of piece, a vacation piece, then go for the regular plated line because they are a lot more affordable and there are so many different designs. Although in this case, I feel like a paperclip chain bracelet is quite common. You can probably find solid gold version on Etsy for similar or slightly more expensive price than this, and that will probably be more worth your money than going for the Ana Luisa one. Similar case with things like this snake bracelet. Now this is I don't know if it's tarnishing or I feel like the color is quite dark. It's not their typical, let's use this as an example. It's not their typical like shiny yellowy gold. So I'm not sure if like over time the gold just kind of turned darker. It doesn't look like there's any tarnishing on the piece. It just looks like it got darker over time. This next piece that also I've actually worn most of these pieces quite a bit, so you will see most tarnishing on my bracelet pieces from Ana Luisa. It's not like completely tarnished, but there's definitely darkness around the pearls, and the chain itself looked mostly fine, but I also wore this for a very long time, and I don't think it's, again, that easy to tell that it's tarnished when you're wearing it. I actually do think this pearl piece is a great purchase from Ana Luisa. It's just a different design. You don't see it in many places. It combines the pearl and the flower, and it's just a really beautiful kind of spring summer piece. The next piece is this heart diamante bracelet. It is a very simple design. There's no tarnishment. I've actually worn this piece also quite a lot. I will say that maybe it's just like so dainty. The heart doesn't always stay where you want it to stay. Like it usually went into the back, to the side, or the shiny bit is turned inwards, so you see the gold bit, which is, I mean, also cute. It's just this particular style of bracelets, I've realized over time that they look great on picture, but they always like move around too much around your wrist. So if I were to do it again, I probably pick a heart bracelet with like multiple hearts, so you can always see the heart design. I also have this anklet that is actually really pretty and shiny, no tarnishment. But I will say I don't wear it so often, although I will also say this chain is somewhat common of a design. You can, again, pretty much find similar pieces on something like an Etsy. But I personally will be continuing to wear my one and only anklet. I think this is my one and only anklet in my collection. We have two bangles that I think can pair really well as a layered bangle design. This is the pave design that's just half pave and the other half is gold. I like these bangles because they are an oval shape, so they don't look too big on my already like pretty tiny wrist, and then they are really easy to open and close, so you can put it on just by yourself. It is worth going into Ana Luisa for these bangle designs because even when I was looking on Etsy, there are a lot of cute designs, but they are either just too big for my wrist or too rounded. That's just not comfortable to wear. So I quite like the oval design. And I'm not sure if this piece is still around, but I like the thicker half here, and then the other half is thinner. So you can, again, based on your outfit, pick which side to show. And these two also layer really well as a layered bangle design. If you want bangles to wear as truly everyday bangle, I would 100% at least go for the oval shape, because as you can see, they hug the wrist really well and they're just more comfortable to move around in. I have 7 rings to show from Ana Luisa. Almost every single piece is a dupe of something. Let's actually start with the fun one, which is not really a dupe of anything. It's just your classic mood ring. Nostalgic, fun, and also serves as a statement piece. Extremely comfortable to wear. So I actually do wear this, especially in the summertime. It's just really fun. As you can see, I think it's already turning a little bit of a blue shade. Just be careful if you're wearing a mood ring, any type of mood ring, do not wash your hands with this ring on. Take your ring off when you're in water because it will otherwise impact how the color changing mechanism. My only other colorful piece from Ana Luisa is this signet malachite ring. Definitely gives Misoma vibes, because Misoma, I think, was one of the first that launched these malachite pieces. I actually don't wear this as much as I think it is a beautiful piece. Maybe because it's too squared. I will wear it on my index or my ring finger, but then I never really know what's the best way to layer it, so I actually wouldn't recommend this piece. This is a very popular design. Many brands are doing this organic kind of dome, roundish shaped freeform piece that is really beautiful, but many brands are doing it, so it's not necessarily unique to Ana Luisa. This is a Chanel Coco Crush ring dupe. It looks really pretty close up, but I would say from far apart, I could be wearing any type of like gold ring and you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. So I feel like this design just isn't the most special, and this definitely helped me in deciding never to get the actual Chanel Coco Crush ring. That's the benefit of like trying out these more affordable jewelry brands, to just see if you would ever spend tens, hundreds more times of money to buy the actual designer version. And this just, I wouldn't recommend this design in particular to anyone. This next piece is a Majuri dupe. It's the pave croissant type of ring. Very, very comfortable actually. And I actually think this is a great purchase from Ana Luisa. This design has been copied by a lot of people, but I actually want to call out how comfortable it is to wear this piece. Because of the like all the spirals of the design, a lot of the pieces I saw on Etsy, for example, just look like they would have like really hard edges. But this is all smooth and soft, rounded. So I actually think this is a great everyday ring piece that serves a little bit as a statement. I usually wear it on my index finger on my left hand, so it kind of draws the diamond of my engagement ring a little bit, complements it very well, and it's also a fun mixed metal look. Ooh, this is the Hermes ring dupe that I also think is a great find. I do really like the design of this ring. It's a lot cheaper than the Hermes version, and I think some brands have done similar designs, but I don't know, Ana Luisa is really good quality, very comfortable, and it's still like somewhat affordable too, so I would also highly recommend this piece. Lastly, we have this baguette open ring, just a very classic design. I don't think there's anything too special about this. I do think you can find similar things on Etsy, so you don't have to go for the Ana Luisa, but also it's just very comfortable to wear. I also like to wear it on my left hand to complement with my engagement and wedding rings. If I were to lose all 29 pieces, which pieces would I actually go back and purchase right away? Which is an interesting question I haven't actually thought about. I would definitely purchase this necklace just because I really love the uniqueness of the design. I will also get the flower necklace. Again, love the design, love how comfortable and everyday friendly it is, but it looks a little bit special too. I don't know if I would get any of the bracelets right away. Maybe this pearl and flower one, because it is a little bit more unique. And in terms of earrings, I would definitely get these sphere hoops. I would also get these shell studs just because they're so cute and comfortable. I will say for these, just because I don't wear these every day, I probably won't get right away, but these two pairs, I can wear them every day and also on special occasions. So I think they're just a little bit more versatile. And in terms of the rings, I will definitely get this pave rope croissant ring, and I will most definitely also get the Hermes ring dupe. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite piece from Ana Luisa.